alongside we'll be also talking about Launchpool. And those who are new, those who joined Gate recently, okay, so they will get the best out of it, I guess. Okay, so uh, okay, everything is fine. So you guys can ask any questions related to Launchpool or this particular Launchpool as well. Okay, so yes, you can ask anything, or you can also it should be relevant. Okay, it should be relevant, and everything is fine then. And MI007 says, hi, good evening. What's the current market sentiment? Okay, so current market sentiment is a bit bullish. Okay, so the F1C market is today is F1C, right? So yes, just wait, and I think it is going to be bullish. Okay. By the way, good evening. So let's start then. And as always, we start from the introduction. Okay, so that we can get a good idea what we are going to do. And I will be giving you a small glimpse of what we are going to cover throughout the whole stream. Okay. Okay, and you guys make sure to react. Okay, and yes, if you find this helpful and beneficial, okay, make sure to follow. Okay, let's do some introduction of this project. So this project is called Kai Sangokushi Kaisen. Okay, so that is actually a Japanese project. Okay, basically it's a game. Okay, it's a game. So what that means is, Battle of Three Kingdoms. Okay, so they say Battle of Three Kingdoms represents a landmark fusion of Sega's iconic Sangokushi Kaisen franchise. Okay, so they are talking about the franchise. Okay, and with the cutting-edge blockchain technology developed by industry pioneer Double Jump Tokyo. Okay, so that's great. They are actually tokenizing the gaming stuff. Okay, so and this token is going to be used for the in-game items, I guess, most probably, or there should be governance or other stuff. So these are the utility cases. Okay, so and we'll be knowing more about this token. Okay, so we are going to cover the whole stream, right? So yes, we'll be knowing more about this token from their website, from their white paper they have published. Okay, so and obviously our main focus should be on the Launchpool. Okay, so yes, everything should be fine. Okay, so they said this premium blockchain strategy game is built on beloved IP with proven market success across Asia. Okay, that's good. The project features SGC, that's actually the token. So a governance and utility token represented in-game as SGCP. Okay, so this is SGCP. So the in-game coins are called SGCP, and the token is SGC. Okay, so remember to know that. And the players can earn SGCP through player versus player gameplay is PvP. Okay, so you can earn those points just by playing PvP games. Okay, and which can then be used to purchase additional card packs or be traded on the game's marketplace. Okay, or if you don't want to play, okay, so you can simply buy those SGC tokens from your local exchange or Gate.io. Okay, so as you are using Gate, okay, definitely you will be buying from Gate.io. Yes, you can use those tokens as SGCP on the marketplace, on the in-game marketplace. Okay, so that's a small introduction. Okay, so that's great, by the way. Okay, so we got to know more about this project rather than only the name. Okay, instead of the name, we got some details out there, and that's great. And we have two pools out there. Okay, so we have one is on Bitcoin pool and the other is on GT pool. Okay, so you know GT, Gate token. Okay, so they are actually right now in this Launchpool there is no pool with reward coin. Okay, so you are getting only the external coin. Okay, so I mean you are actually stacking Bitcoin and GT. Those are actually not the reward coin, but the reward coin is SGC. So there is I'm saying that I'm meaning actually that there is no SGC pool, but instead of that we have a Bitcoin pool and GT pool. So these are, I mean, popular assets. Okay, so the Gate token is popular across Gate. Okay, and Bitcoin is okay. Bitcoin, it is the mother of all cryptocurrencies, so everybody knows about Bitcoin, right? So these are popular assets, and you are most likely hold those assets to get future benefits, right? So you hold Bitcoin to get more benefits from across. All the projects or across all the stacking protocols, okay, and you are more likely to hold Bitcoin to get more profits in future, right? I mean, currently Bitcoin is ranging around what? I mean, 105k to 108k, right? So that is a great thing. And those who bought Bitcoin around 90k, 80k, okay, so they are in huge profit right now, to be honest. Okay, and about the GT, okay, so GT is the, I mean, native token for Gate. Okay, so basically it is called the Gate token. In short, it is GT. So those who, I mean, there are a lot of benefits of holding GT. Okay, so I'll be showing you all of these as well. So you are actually I'm participating in launch pools through GT, and you can also participate in holder airdrops through GT as well, and you can also participate in Launchpad. Okay, so Candy Drop. So the use case of GD is through the ecosystem, the Gate ecosystem is great. Okay, so I mean, there are a lot of I mean, in short, there are a lot of benefits of holding GD. Okay, so keep in mind, and try to hold GT as much as you can. It's for you, it's for your beneficial purpose. Okay, and Bitcoin is popular, right? So let's just dive into the pools as well. Okay, so before we dive into the pools, okay, so let's just talk about the pool. So here what you have to do is, like, you have to stack. Okay, you have to stack Bitcoin, and based on your corresponding stacking amount, you will be actually getting SGC tokens. Okay, and this SGC token amount is also mentioned here. Okay, so almost 13 million is SGC tokens are up for rewards. Okay, so you guys can get those rewards just by stacking Bitcoin here, and the minimum stacking amount of Bitcoin is 0.000001. Okay, so that is the minimum range, and the highest range is 10 Bitcoin. Okay, so you can actually stack up to 10 Bitcoins as a user right there. Okay, and there is no VIP burst, by the way. So I mean, VIP burst works like according to your VIP level, you will be getting more quota. Okay, so in this case there is no VIP burst, by the way, so we should avoid this topic as well. So, and we have another option is, like, I mean, auto transfer the stacked funds to simple on to earn interest after stacking ends. I mean, if you want to, if you want your funds to be transferred to Simple Earn by default, I mean, to get more interest after the, after the launch pool ends, you can also check this option while when you actually stack here, or you can uncheck this option if you don't want your funds to be transferred to Simple Earn. Okay, so just uncheck this option, and that's fine. That's totally fine. Okay, and okay, so we are with this, and about the total stacking rewards for a Bitcoin pool, it is 13 million SGC. Okay, it is not too late. Okay, so almost holy moly, 20 hours remaining. Okay, so, and it was open on 5 days ago, by the way. So I'm late, by the way. I'm late. I'm really sorry about it. Okay, I'm really sorry about it. And by the way, it is not too late. You can get the rewards each hour. So almost 20 hours remaining. So participate ASAP. Okay, definitely you are getting the rewards 20 times. Okay, 20 times is 20 hours. As each hour you'll be getting your rewards for just for stacking. All right. Hold on a sec. Okay. Uh, and participant count is 2,996 people already participated on Bitcoin stacking. Okay, so and the price pool hourly cap is like 108 8,333.33 SGC tokens. This is the amount which are going to be distributed among the all participants each hour, okay, based on their corresponding stacking amount or the stacking proportion. Okay, so it is calculated in the system, okay, through a algorithm or some kind of program. Okay, and mining period is 5 days. Almost 4 days have gone and only 20 hours remaining. Okay, so make sure to participate ASAP. Okay, so if you haven't already, okay, an individual hourly reward cap is 5,416.66 SGC. So this is the hard cap of each hour. Let's say you are actually the top one. Okay, you are actually the top one here stacking in Bitcoin. Okay, so what are the rewards you are getting is basically, the maximum amount of SGC would be 5,416.66. Okay, that would be the maximum amount of reward you will be getting. Okay, so it's not just like you are top one, you are going to get more. So it is the hard cap right there. So to keep the transparency, to keep the fairness, okay, so that's why there is a hourly reward hard cap right there. So I appreciate this thing. Okay, so that's a good thing to keep the transparency on among the people. And total stacked amount of Bitcoin is 1,734.9. So almost 1,735 Bitcoins. So that's great. So that's a great amount of Bitcoin has been stacked here. And APR is 0.79%. Okay, APR is 0.79% on Bitcoin pool. And also alongside we have GT pool as well. Okay, so okay. So total stacking rewards is 7 million SGC on GT pool. On the Bitcoin pool, it was 30 million, but for Gate token pool, it is 7 million SGC. So it's not like it is less, but yes, it's a bit less, but the APR is higher. Okay, so compared to the APR here, it is 0.79, but on GT pool, the APR is 6.04. But the participant count is higher. Okay, the participant count is higher here. So that's the issue. Okay, so we'll be talking about this. How the participant count is actually a matter in this case, or the total stacking amount is actually a matter as well, and the remaining time is also a matter. So there is a formula. Okay, so we'll be also showing this formula as well. And about the participant count, it is 11,130. Okay, that's a great amount. Okay, that's a great amount of number, I would say. And token stack is GT. Okay, and price pool hourly cap is 58,333.33 SGC. And compared to Bitcoin pool, it is less. Okay, compared to Bitcoin pool, it is less, and this much amount of SGC tokens are going to be distributed among 11,000 people. Okay. So, and individual hourly reward cap, it is 5,833.33 SGC. That is the maximum cap. This much number of SGC tokens you are going to get if you are at the top one. Okay, and the total stack amount of GT is 1.8 million GT. Okay, that's a great amount of GT right there. Okay, so you can get the popularity. You can get the popularity just by watching the thing. Okay, so yes, try to hold GT as much as you can. Okay, and you can also hold Bitcoin as well. So both are valuable assets. Okay, and Gate token is valuable throughout the Gate ecosystem. Okay, so and we don't know yet. They are going to expand these chains or not, okay, but right now, I mean, in Gate ecosystem, you are getting the most benefit through Gate token, okay. And about the stacking thing, the minimum stacking amount is 0.01 GT, okay, so make sure you have at least 0.01 GT to stack here, and the APR is 6.04%, okay, and the maximum amount of GD you can stack is 2000 GD, okay, the maximum amount of GD, this much amount of GD you can actually stack here, okay, I mean it is 2000 GD. And yes, this option, I mean, if you don't want your funds to be transferred to Simple Earn by default, just uncheck this option, and if you want this, okay, just keep it on and write down the amount and click on confirm. That's it. That's super easy. So let me show you 0.01 and click confirm. That's super done. It is saying stacked successfully. So you can also do that as well by default. You can also do that. And we'll be showing if you want your assets to redeem, okay, so you can also unstack, okay. Okay, you have to click redeem, okay, so to and click on max and auto transfer redeem funds to Simple Earn. If I don't want that, okay, so I'll be confirm. I'll just uncheck this option and then confirm, and if you want, just check this option then click confirm, okay. So these are the pools, and let's just shift to the fact, okay. So fact means frequently asked questions. It is also important, okay, it is also important to know the facts, and frequently asked questions are going to be helpful for the new users and the users who joined Gate recently, and the users who have minimal knowledge of Launchpool. And yes, it is going to be helpful for you guys that, I mean, if you are if you are intent to participate in Launchpools, or if you are looking forward to it, yes, definitely the fact section is going to be helpful for you, okay. So we're going to talk or discuss all those questions mentioned here, okay. Definitely those questions are going to be useful for you guys, okay. And yes, apart from these questions, if you got any other questions, definitely make sure to ask in the comment section, okay. If you have different questions from these, definitely ask, okay. And let's go through all the questions that, and okay, almost 12 questions out there, okay, and they do not updated yet, okay. So the last update was on 11th of holy moly, 11th of June, right? Okay, last updated on 11th of June, and now it is 18th June, right? So yes, I think many stuff has been updated here, so that's great, by the way. So let's go through the questions, all the questions. The first question is like, what is Gate Launchpool? So Gate Launchpool is an innovative stacking and airdrop platform where users can stack GT, that means Gate token, BTC means Bitcoin, ETH means Ethereum, and USDT, you know, the stable coin, okay, so or other tokens to earn hourly airdrops of hot and new coins with low entry barriers and high APR. Is the ultimate platform for effortlessly capturing market opportunities. Okay, so in short, they are actually saying that this is the great opportunity to make some passive income. Okay, make some passive income, and in other words, you can also say you can also write this thing as a passive rewards, okay. So I mean, you don't have to do anything, you just have to stack, okay, and you are getting the rewards each hour. That's super easy, to be honest, okay. So I mean, if you don't have much time to spend or spend on trading, okay, so yes, the launch pools are the best thing you can participate on, okay. So like you can stack Bitcoin, you can stack Ethereum, you can stack a Gate token, you can stack other popular tokens, okay. And I mean, you are going to hold those tokens as you are a long-term trader. And I mean, if you are holding those tokens, yes, why not use those tokens as some as for some passive income right there. Okay, and yes, sometimes you actually do what, you can actually hold those tokens, I mean, for SGC. Okay, so if you find out that SGC, for now SGC is a, I mean, utility token, so always utility tokens actually moves higher and gets the most priority in the market sentiments. Okay, so if this goes right, okay, so and if you are holding those tokens, as you are getting the rewards, and if you are holding those tokens, yes, you are getting the benefits, and you can actually hold those tokens, and later times if the price rises up, okay, and yes, that's great. Okay, so you actually make double profit out of this. So these are great opportunities, and not all the time it is going to be helpful. Okay, so any better option to trade them, or if you really believe in this project, okay, so yes, you can actually hold those tokens as well. And obviously we'll be going through their website, going through this particular project's website and the white paper to ensure that yes, holding is also a good option or not. Okay, hold on. Okay, then let's move on to the next question. So the next question is like, how can I participate in Gate Launchpool? Yes, I mean, it is so easy, by the way, but okay, so let's see what they mentioned here. They say like, first log into your Gate account and navigate to the Gate Launchpool page, then choose the project you want to participate in and stack your assets. And that's super easy right there. Okay, that's super easy. So what does that mean? I mean, click on earn, and there you will find the launch pool. Just click on launch pool. Okay, just click on launch pool, and it will take you to this page, or particularly it will take you to this page. Okay, so candy drop, launch pool, holder airdrop, launch pad. So all the stuff are going to be organized here, and click on in progress, and there you will find the ongoing launch pools. Okay, so our launch pool is and the launch pool we are actually discussing is SGC. Okay, so just click on this launch pool. Let's say you are participating on it. Okay, so definitely you will be participating. So this launch pool is going to open. Then click on stack. Okay, and you can also share. You can also share those launch pool from just by clicking here. So here you can get your link. Okay, so you can also copy your link and share manually, or you can also share from different popular social platforms here. Okay, just click on those, and yes, it's going to create this much. I mean this message. Okay, or you can also share it to Gate Post as well if you really want. Okay, then yes, I was planning to post it on Gate Post though, so let's just post it. Okay, so okay, I need this, right? Control A, Control C. So I'm just copying this thing. Okay, I'm just copying this thing. And we'll be pasting here, and was on is the image, right? Okay, so let's just download the image, and okay, the image is downloaded. And now we are going to do what? Okay, so we are going to add the image on our post, and this way we are going to share. Okay, that's it. That's super easy right there. Okay, that's super easy. And you can also do that same thing. You can also do that same thing. That's great, right? That's great, definitely great. Okay, then okay, so it was a Launchpool pack page, right? Okay. So I have shown you what you have to do. Okay, so how you can actually participate in Gate Launchpool and which coins can I stake in Gate Launchpool. So the tokens eligible for participation will be announced on the mining page of each project. Please visit the corresponding page of Gate Launchpool to view more details. Right. So they are basically talking about this thing, which pools are available on this Launchpool. You just have to find it through the mining page. This is the mining page actually. Okay, so this is the mining page, and now you are looking for which pools are available. So you can clearly see only two pools are available. Okay, so only Bitcoin pool and Gate token pool. So that's what they meant by this question. So which coins can I stake in Gate launch? Okay, so I think this question is the answer of this question is clear to you guys. And the next question is like how many tokens will be rewarded. So they actually mentioned a formula, okay, so which is great. Okay, I mean it actually keeps the transparency. I mean you may wonder how the reward is calculating and am I getting the actual reward or not. Okay, you can cross check your rewards through this formula as well. Okay, Gate user says good morning. Okay, so good morning buddy, good morning. Good morning. Okay, so hourly stacking reward is equal to individual latest 1 hour value stacking amount divided by total pool stacking amount. Okay, so overall it is going to be multiplied with hourly reward pool. Okay, so that's why I say total pool stacking amount. Okay, so why this stacking amount is necessary here. So here you can see 1.8 million is stacked, million GT has been stacked. So that's, I mean, it is going to be divided. Okay, an individual 1 hour value stacking amount. I mean, it is going to be divided with your stacking amount. Okay, by your stacking amount, and yeah. You are actually, I mean this way your value gets decreased. Okay, so that's why they said the more you stack the more tokens as you are going to get as reward. Okay, okay, and they also mentioned that I mean the platform will take multiple snapshots of personal stacking amount each hour and take the average stacking amount as the valid stacking amount. Okay, so keep in mind. Okay, keep in mind. And the next question is like how are rewards distributed. Okay, so basically the platform will take multiple snapshots of personal stacking amount hourly, and token rewards are distributed to eligible users, and hourly earnings will be distributed into users spot accounts. So those who were wondering that, yes, as I'm getting the rewards, okay, so where do I find those rewards? Okay, so basically just check your spot account and you'll be getting your you can check, I mean, get your rewards onto your spot account, and you can also spot those rewards. Okay, so that's great. Okay, out there, and you don't have to I mean there's no hassle right there, and you don't have to do anything manually. So everything is going to be done automatically. You just have to do what? You just have to stack, nothing else. You just have to stack. That's why I always say Launchpool is always the great opportunity to participate in. Okay, so make sure to use the best out of those Launchpool. Okay, and if you participate in all the Launchpools, that's your benefit, buddy. That's your benefit if you participate in all the Launchpools. So okay, so what will now when will the stacked assets be reading? Okay, so that's a great question. Okay, so after the user readings in advance or the stacking is completed, the stacked assets will be transferred to simple earn by default. Okay, I mean if you check this option, okay, so when stacking, if you check this option, yes, your funds are going to be transferred to simple earn by default. Okay, and if you uncheck this option, yes, definitely it is not going to be transferred. Okay, that's what they said here. That's what they said here. So if this option is unchecked, the stacked assets will be redeemed into spot assets. Okay, and hold on a sec. Okay. So, and if you check this option, okay, I mean, if you check this option while stacking, there can be two consequences. Okay, so I mean, it can go through two circumstances. The first circumstances sense can be like if the amount of redeemed assets is too small and does not meet the minimum claim amount of simple loan, the assets will be automatically transferred to spot assets. Okay, so either way, you just have to check the spot assets or the simple loan assets. Okay, and if simple loan does not support the claim of the redeemed token, the assets will also be automatically transferred to spot assets. Okay, so the best option is to first check the spot account, and if you do not find your assets in the spot account, okay, so must check the simple loan section. And if you do not find your either of these options, okay, your assets are gone, okay, so make sure to contact the customer support. Okay, you make sure to contact the customer support as soon as possible, and they will find you a way and definitely look into your thing. Okay, and the next thing is, can I redeem my stacked assets at any time? Okay, so as the platform will take multiple snapshots of personal stacking amount each hour and calculate the valid stack amount, and however early redemption may result in the loss of accrued rewards. That means if you redeem early, if the hour, if 60 minutes has not been completed, okay, and you are redeeming your assets early, okay, so it is going to make a huge effect onto your rewards. Okay, that's what they meant here. And please maintain stable stacking amounts to ensure mining rewards. Okay, stable stacking amounts is like you are stacking once and you are not doing anything wrong with the stacked assets. Or and if you are actually increasing your stack assets, yes, that's great. And if you want to decrease, it's totally up to you as well. You can also do that. Okay, and what are the pros and cons? Okay, so pros is like if you are stacking, pros is only for the stacking assets more. Okay, and if you are increasing the stack amount, yes, the reward is going to be increased as well, as they are going to take snapshots, multiple snapshots. Okay, and they are going to count the average one. And from the next hour, the average one will be the maximum amount. Okay, and about reducing the stacked assets, okay, there can be emergencies, okay, and other stuff, other important tasks you may need to complete through your assets. Okay, so yes, you may redeem your assets at any time. Okay, but remember that if you decrease your assets, stacked assets, yes, the reward is going to be decreased as well. Okay, so why going through all those hassle? Okay, and where we are at? Okay, and in addition, each stacking pool imposes a daily redemption limit. Okay, and individual users can only withdraw up to 3 times a day per pool. Please plan your redemptions carefully to maximize your rewards and avoid any potential impact on your earnings. Okay, so remember to go through all those stuff, okay, as you are actually participating. Okay, and they already mentioned that you can withdraw up to 3 times a day per pool. Okay, so you can redeem 3 times only, so not more than 3 times. And if you have stacked already and if you have redeemed 3 times, and you have to wait for 24 hours to redeem again. Okay, so let's move on to the next question, because the previous question is discussed in detail, by the way. Okay. So the next question is like, can I add additional stacked assets? Okay, you can increase your stacked assets at any time. Okay, you can increase your stacked assets at any time. The more tokens you stake, the greater your potential mining rewards. However, once the reward cap is reached, you will no longer receive stacking rewards. So the reward cap is like this. Okay, hold on. The reward cap is this one. 5,833.33 SGC for GT pool, and for BTC pool it is 5,416.66. So this if this cap is reached, okay, so you are no longer getting more tokens. So that is the hard cap. Okay, That is the limitations out there. Okay, and can I participate in multiple projects at the same time? Yes, definitely. If you have enough assets to stack onto multiple pools, multiple projects. Okay, so when there are multiple launchpool projects going on at the same time, you can stack in different pools to receive new token mining rewards for multiple projects. Each stacking pool needs to be stacked separately. If you only stack assets in pool A, you will not be able to obtain rewards from pool B. You can stack pool A and pool B separately to obtain the corresponding mining rewards of new tokens. What is the maximum mining reward I can receive? So the hourly reward hard cap per user for each project is different. Once the cap is reached, no further stacking rewards will be granted. Please refer to the relevant announcements or the mining page for the reward hard cap limit for each project. So basically, they are talking about individual hourly reward cap. Okay. And the next question is like, oh, will stacking assets in the gate launch pool impact my BAP level? No. The straightforward answer is no. Okay. And what will happen to my funds if the project is ended early? Okay, in case of early ending, your stack principal will be automatically redeemed as soon as the project is ended, and your last interest will be distributed on the hour of after the end time. Okay, and the interest distribution before the ending will not be affected. Okay, so be sure to remember that. Okay. And about annual percentage rate, okay, so they have given two formulas. When the reward coin is the stack coin, okay, so the APR is going to be total rewards released in the last hour divided by last hour's total stacked amount, overall multiplied with 365 and 24 and 100%. Okay, and when the reward coin is not the stack coin, the APR is going to be total rewards released in the last hour multiplied with closing price of the reward coin for the last hour, overall divided by last hour's total stacked amount multiplied with closing price of the stack coin of the last hour. Okay, and overall is going to be multiplied with 365 and 24 and 100%. So this way the APR is going to be calculated. Okay, when the reward coin is the stack coin and the other coin. Okay. And good morning, by the way. GateLive says good morning. Again, good morning. And the APR is an estimate, and for reference only, the actual annualized return you finally receive shall prevail. APR data is updated hourly. Okay, so each hour you will be getting different APR rate. So previously the APR was 79. Okay, so I think it is changed. Okay, now both are remaining same. So we are done with the fact. Okay, so fact means frequently asked questions. So we are done with that. And gate user, okay, so my account is blown up. Okay, so you just ask a question, by the way, so for some certain reason it is not translated. Okay, so okay, let me look onto the translator. So you just ask if I am bullish or not. Okay, so yes, I'm bullish, by the way. So we're done with the pack. Okay, so now let's move on to the official announcement page. Okay, so the airdrop details you can see, like stacking period is June 14th to June 19th. Okay, so almost 20 hours remaining. Okay, almost 20 hours remaining. So yes, be sure to participate as early as possible. Okay. And unlocking rule is 100% unlock. Okay, so you all know that. Okay, and we already look onto the project interaction. That is the same as mentioned on the introductory page. And okay, for some certain reason the website is not working. Okay, I think their server is down, by the way. Okay, so I don't know, by the way. Let me find out the problem. Okay, Control V. Let me see what is this problem. Okay, so flushed in. Okay, Okay. Okay, it is. I think it is an error from my side. Okay, so release and renew IP address, restart DNS client service. Okay, so reset Chrome flags, disable VPN and antivirus temporarily. Check your local host file, check DNS, or restart your computer. Okay, so I think there is some problems from my end. Okay, I think it is going to be it can be covered through the white paper. Okay, so as they published. Okay, so I mean a white paper is also reflects onto the official website, I guess. Okay, so we'll be knowing more from about this project from just from the white paper. So let's go through the white paper then. Okay, welcome to Kai Sango Kushi Tyson. Okay, so it is Battle of Three Kingdoms. So that's great, and you can see three figures right there. So I guess they are they're the rulers of three kingdoms, by the way. And there is going to be a battle among those three, and yes, it is going to be legendary. Okay, so always I find myself joyful when I do project reviews on gaming. So okay, so because previously I was a gamer. Okay, so I really fond of in games. Okay, so that's one of my hobbies, to be honest. Okay, I don't know what about I don't know about you guys. Yes, you guys can also this hobby as well. Okay, so let's see what is written here. So Kai Sangokushi Tyson, Battle of Two Kingdoms. Okay, is a card-based tactical war game set in the world of Sangokushi Tyson, originally for the arcade. Okay, with a raised volunteer force at your martial behest. Your task is but one: unite China under your mighty banner. Make your way across the country as you crush all opposition and recruit warlords to your cause. Okay, and your fate lies in the hands of the warlords you bring under your wing. Okay, their unique talents and the strategy of your deck. Okay, analyze the enemy horde, crafting your ideal item and deploying it with tactical confidence, and depart from conventional strategy for a bleach both unconventional and devastating. So reading your foe to maintain battlefield superiority is imperative for this war. Okay, so definitely it's important. Okay, so this is basically a tactical card based game. Okay, so that is game. Okay, so annihilate all hostile units and you win utterly should the final round see your castle gauge cooler than the enemy's victory will be yours as well. Okay, so this is the light paper, and they are giving all the details about the game, by the way. So acquiring awakened warlords, so those are basically NFT cards, so will result in variety of cards, including being able to unleash special abilities known as awakened skills and initiate market transactions. Okay, so these and a multitude of other incentives await you in the game world. You can even earn cryptocurrency. So the light paper covers. Okay, so everything about this project. So this is the world view. Okay, so you can clearly see from Sega. Okay, so double jump to Tokyo. Holy moly, it looks so fascinating. Okay, it looks so fascinating out there. Okay. So conquer the battlefield through the art of war. So take the greatest heroes of the three kingdoms under your command and utilize your tactical cunning to shatter enemy lines. The field of battle is ever changing and your enemy is ever growing his strength. Attack, defend, decide, and win. Will it be your strategic prowess with that towards your foes, or will you wield such might they scatter in fear? Perhaps fate itself will guide you to a card with the power to change the very landscape of epic history, okay? And rally your forces, brave hero, battle calls. Okay, so yes, the more great cards you are holding, the more strength you will be getting on your deck, okay, onto your deck. So these are the warlord cards, okay? So this card is okay, so it is 2-star, okay, or it is going to be boosted, I guess. Okay, so everything is written in Japanese or Chinese, I don't know, by the way. Okay, so I'm really sorry if I have said anything, because I'm unfamiliar with this language, okay. And the relationship between generals and cards in the Kai Sangokushi Tyson is like, in this game, okay, so the in-game assets embody the spirits of legendary generals who thrived during the turbulent era of competing warlords, okay. So each general falls into one of the 4 categories: common, uncommon, rare, and SR, okay. So is it SR or what? Okay, so nothing is mentioned. Okay, so nothing is written in English. So they possess various stats such as might and wisdom, along with unique skills like tactics traits. Okay, so players can enjoy the game by collecting a wide array of generals to explore strategic formations, or by seeking out rare and favorite characters to build their collection. So in Kai Sangokushi Tyson, players develop their strategies by collecting, organizing, and enhancing generals. To use a general in gameplay, players must first acquire the corresponding card. And how you can acquire the card? Yes, through those token, SGC token, okay? And 2-tier structure, okay, so generals and cards. General card is actually an item. So an item acquired through gameplay or the marketplace, it cannot be used directly in battles. And general, okay, so it is a usable unit, a unit generated from the card under specific conditions, which can be used in formations and battles, okay. So list of general card and general types, okay. So normal warlord card, these are actually non-NFT or can be card as well. And acquisition method is like in-game drops, etc., okay. And normal warlord, it is also non-NFT, okay. So and generated upon the first acquisition of the above card, okay. And awakened warlord card, it is basically a NFT, okay, and which is going to be based on ERC 1155, okay. And this can be acquired from card packs, deployment market, and etc., okay. And awakened warlord are like basically the NFTs, and they are warlord, okay, and which is on ERC 721, okay. Generated upon first acquisition of packs, or when awakened warlord enhancement cards are burned. Okay, so you can get awakened warlord burning your enhancement cards. Okay, that's great to know, by the way. So what are the awakening bonuses? So when a player obtains a awakening general enhancement card, okay, from a card pack for the first time, and the corresponding general has not yet awakened, a level 1 awakening general is automatically generated. Additionally, the player receives 1 more copy of the same awakening general enhancement card. The system is referred as the awakening bonus. So that's great. Okay, so they're giving bonus as well. So Gate user says good luck to everyone, God willing. Okay, so yes, definitely, that's buddy. So enhancement and progression generals. Okay, so there are like levels. Okay, I mean, iconic generals level up burning iconic general enhancement cards as they grow. Various enhancements occur. So like level 1. Initial state can be used in formations. Level 2 is like level 2 to 6. Stats and effects increase according to the general's type. Level 6 and beyond, additional card effects such as visual effects are planned. Additionally, when burning cards, players earn awakening souls, which can be used in awakening soul packs. Okay. And relationship between generals and cards, case by case flow. And give me a moment, by the way. Hold on. Give me a moment. Uh, Thanks for waiting. Okay, thanks for waiting. Uh, okay, so when obtaining a normal card, so when you obtain a normal general card for the first time, the normal general card is automatically generated. If you acquire the same card as a second time or more, it is automatically converted into general souls. Normal generals can be used in formations and battles, but cannot be enhanced. Okay, so when obtaining and enhancing awakening generals, okay, so when you obtain an awakening general enhancement card from a pack for the first time, the awakening bonus automatically generates a level 1 awakening general. So we'll know that, by the way. Okay, so awakening generals can be used in formations and battles as well. Various ways to enjoy. Okay, so the generals and cards in Tai Sangakushi Tyson offers a variety of ways to enjoy in the game. Whether you are a player or a collector or a trader, the diverse ways to engage with the generals cards are what make Tai Sangakushi Tyson truly appealing. Okay, so as a player, organize generals into formations and use them in battles to enjoy strategic competition. As a collector, gather and collect generals based on their illustrations, rarity, and specific factions. Okay, and as a trader, buy and sell NFTs through the marketplace and between wallets. Okay, that's great. That's what you can do in the Sky Sangakushi Tyson ecosystem. Okay, main game is like combat is divided into 3 phases. Okay, so one is recruitment, okay, so and then placement and engagement. So choose which warlords to enter the fray with, position your chosen warlords. Your deployed warlords will battle automatically. Okay, so these 3 phases are parts of a round. The initial round, middle round, and final round are repeated a total of 3 times, with victory going to the side which dealt the most damage to the opposition's castle. Okay, and refer to play guide detail. Okay, so if you want a play guide, okay, so the link is provided here as well. So just visit this link and you will get the play guide and their vision and values. Okay, so first they said gamers first, so this is more like gaming center. Okay, this is more like gaming center. So as such, our ethos for game development will never stay from the below. Okay, so changes to balancing will prioritize the play experience above all. Okay, but those who are the gamers, they're going to get the most benefits. Okay, I mean it is highly centered on gaming. And personally, I like that. Okay, personally, I like that. So speed matters. Our commitment to rapid development. Okay, so blockchain games continue to evolve at a blistering pace. Okay, so ushered ever forward by a constant influx of new tech trends and player expectations. In the midst of all this change, we hold one idea to be unchanging: speed matters. Okay, give me a sec. So why place such emphasis on speed? The answer is because we value your present moment. In order to meet the expectations of our audience, being able to act with experience is paramount. Bug or design fixes, new ideas, and valuable feedback should be implemented without a second's delay. It must be noted, however, that this is intrinsically different from simply hurrying. Okay, so our ideal speed encompasses below. I mean, like small improvements should be quick and constant. Striving for airtight perfection all the times is inefficient. Okay, so you all know that. And the above methodology will help realize an ever-evolving game experience for all to enjoy. okay, and quick incorporation of community feedback, efficient problem finding and fixing, and enhanced ability to adapt to changing market conditions. So these are the benefits you are getting, and these are the key things they actually prioritizing. They are going to prioritize, okay? And the transparency, okay? So transparency on a project is the most important part, okay? So they are with that, okay? And community growth. And yes, community growth is also important. And yes, best thing, tokenomics is right there, okay? So SGC, you can clearly see marketplace, NFTs, main contents, card packs, and the contents, tagging. Okay, so all of those are centered to SGC. Okay. So 5 SGC related features are like card packs, the primary method of obtaining wallet NFTs, and awakened wallet cards NFTs. Okay. Wallet cards used in the game, holding multiple NFTs or combining them allows you to gain advantages in the main game. Main game is revolves around the leaderboard mode, okay, and is the most efficient way to amass SGC, okay. And stacking allows you to deposit your SGC, resulting in a payout of stacking points based on amount and duration, okay. So there will be durations, particular duration, and obviously your amount is going to be a factor. And endgame content are like stacking points you earn can be used in the below additional endgame features like G versus G mode, UGC tournament mode, championship events. Okay, so for each of the above, SGC reward amount will fluctuate according to the stacking points used. Okay. So design thinking. The main game is for pure fun. Expanded content opens new doors. Create connections. Okay, and these are the token information, and please refer to the light paper published by Bob G. PTE Limited. Okay, so yes, this is a token information paper. And the importance of correct compensation design. Okay, so yes, compensation is important. And dark bike says should you hold or sell? Yes, it's totally up to you, buddy. Okay, so if you are if you are highly into this project, okay, so definitely it would be the best option to hold. And defining and rewarding ecosystem contributions, okay, and management team responsibilities, definitely is a thing, okay. So it's a matter of concern, and the team is actually responsible for all the stuff, okay. Project together, grow together, okay. About acquisition methods, okay, so dawn of EU, okay, so this is a pre-registration event. BP obtained in the event's mini games will be converted into SGCP in-game points at the time of main game's release. So this is for the early adapters, okay. And ranking mode, there is a ranking mode, monthly ranking, total ranking, okay. Summit tournament, championship events allow spectators to take on a more active role via stacking by predicting player performance and spending one stacking points to support a side. The element of investment amplifies the thrill of the fight, okay. Accurate predictions are rewarded, okay. Accurate predictions are rewarded, making those on the sidelines important, active, and participants, okay. So GBC mode. So the GBC mode tests teamwork and strategist thinking in rival guide combat, okay. And stacking value and growth. So stacking, you are familiar with stacking, right? Okay. So it is also it's the project. It's a stacking system. It is like this is a savings style mechanism where you deposit SGC or SGCP to earn stacking points. Pools are deployed on BNB chain. Okay, so WES is layer 1 and SG burst. So they automatically award 1 SP per hour for every 1 SGC or SGCP stack. Okay. Wow, that's great. Unstacking is locked for 7 days from your most recent stake. And when stacking SGC, you must bind your wallet address to your in-game EYD. Okay, definitely you have to do that. Otherwise, your funds are going to be lost. So these are stacking user examples. Summit tournament, you can use a GBC mode, you can use, okay, and using tokens in the game. purchasing in-game currency. Okay, so while our token model is primarily designed around staking, we also allow for the purchase of in-game currency as a control spending consumption option. Okay, so wow, that's great out there. Okay, so and these are the Q&A. Okay, so why not consumption design? Will stacking alone create demand? Can we maintain price stability? Okay, so that's great. While we cannot guarantee complete stability as our design is not reliant on consumption, sudden collapses of supply-demand equilibrium can be prevented. Long-term token holders act as a cushioning apparatus, okay, and minimizing the effects of speculative buying and selling. Okay, definitely long-term holders are the factors on every project. Okay, so what are the benefits? What are the benefits for gamers? So benefits for gamers are SGC tokens. Okay, as you play, as you are earning. Okay, this is the end of the light paper. Okay, so we got a lot of information. So that's great, by the way. And here is the node and responding. Okay, so let's go through it. Okay, so it is important to mention all those stuff. Okay, so yes. Okay, so you guys need to think about it. Okay, you guys need to think about it. Like, please adhere to the relevant rules of the event while participating. Any cheating behavior is prohibited, and occurrence of any dishonesty will result in the disqualification of the rewards. Okay, be sure to know that. And where any discrepancy arises between the translated versions and the original English version, the English version shall prevail. Always follow the English version only. And Gate reserves all rights to the final explanation. The event is not affiliated with Apple Inc. Users in the United Kingdom and other restricted locations cannot access the services, including the participation in this event, game, or competition. Okay, so see the user agreement for further details on restricted locations. And now come to the responding part. We have like 5 points. They are the project team does not guarantee that the token price will not be lower than its initial sale price. Please invest with caution and don't invest beyond your financial capacity. Okay, so definitely your financial capacity should be known by you, okay, so that you can invest cautiously. Okay, and the crypto project is still in its initial stage. Factors including the operation and underlying technology of this project and other related regulatory activities might contribute to significant risk. Advanced technical and financial knowledge is required to understand and evaluate the inherent risks of crypto asset investment. The market volatility is high and the price of token might fluctuate drastically due to technical, regulatory, and marketing factors. Users may not be able to withdraw all the purchased tokens due to technical issues or projects or cake. Okay, so remember all those stuff, risk warnings and notes. Okay, so these are most important parts you need to keep in mind while participating in any event or cake. Okay, and now let's go through the ongoing Launchpool, Caldera job, Launchpad, or candidate stuff. Okay, so let's see the ongoing Launchpool projects. So now let's we are here at the Launchpool page, right? So now I'm going to click on the in progress section. So we have all those ongoing projects. So for SPK, you have SPK pool. You will be stacking SPK here, and you can get corresponding SPK as reverse. For NAM, okay, so NAM, okay, so it is NAMEDS. So for NAMEDS, you have GT pool and USDT pool, which is for particularly for the newcomers, okay. And for CRT, you have CRT pool and USDT pool as well. And USDT pool, most of the time USDT pool are for the newcomers, okay. And SGC, we have talked about it very good, okay. And we have Soon, and on Soon we have only Soon pool out there, okay. These are the ongoing launch pools, and launch pools are basically you are getting rewards each hour based on your stacking amount. And Candy Drop, we have Candy Drop, okay. But from Launchpool we have Candy Drop, and on Candy Drop what you have to do is like you will find all the projects, okay, all the ongoing projects, and you have to click join now, okay. And after joining you will have multiple tasks, so just complete all those tasks and you will be getting rewards. And the rewards on these projects, okay, and Candy Drop are huge, okay, so don't miss those. rewarding opportunities. And we have holder airdrop as well. So on holder airdrop, what you have to do, and currently there is not no ongoing holder airdrops, by the way. And on holder airdrops, what you have to do is like you will be getting rewards just for holding GD, and the minimum holding amount of GD is 1 GD. Okay, so make sure you are holding more than 1 GD to participate in holder airdrops. And on Launchpad, what you have to do is like you have to commit either you can commit USDT or commit GT. Okay, so based on the requirements. Okay, and when the project is published or when the project is actually live, you'll be getting tokens, and if your sale price, token sale price, committing sale price is less than the it is less than the initial sale price, the launch price, definitely you'll be getting a refund. Okay, so in that case you have to return your all the received tokens, and they will refund your USDT or GT as you commit. Okay, as you committed earlier on. So these are the details, by the way. Okay, so I think we did cover all those stuff and Launchpools. Okay, and the corresponding Launchpool and everything. And let me summarize the whole thing we have done so far. Okay, so first of all, we visited the mining page. Okay, so the main mining page, and where we gathered a lot of information about both the pools. Okay, so the Bitcoin pool and GT pool. Okay, and we got to know about the introduction. Okay, so later we talked about some facts. Okay, and we got a lot of information, and we discussed many things which actually benefited the new users, the newcomers, and those who are not aware of Launchpool. Okay, and later we visited the official announcement page. There we found a lot of informations. Okay, regarding the website. Okay, so we visited the website, by the way, but because of some sudden network connectivity or server-sided problems, the website does not open. But luckily we got the light paper or the white paper they published. Okay, so we visited the white paper and found a lot of interesting stuff. Okay, and we found that yes, this project is going to be reliable enough. Okay, and yes, you can participate and you can hold those tokens. Okay. And lastly, we talked about ongoing candy drop tasks, ongoing Launchpool events, okay, on Launchpool projects, okay, and ongoing holder airdrop. We also looked onto those stuff as well. So with this one, I would like to conclude the stream. By the way, I think I'm enlarging the timer. Okay, so best of luck, you guys. Okay, best of luck with your stacking. Okay, and see you soon on my upcoming stream. Okay, and until then, stay home, stay safe as COVID is increasing. Okay, so be sure to use mask. Okay, so closing the stream then. Goodbye, see you soon.